You see me a little better? Today, y'all, we're talking about, don't mind me if I lean the table a little bit. Today, y'all, we're talking about your inspiration to get started. Now, I wasn't going to get up here and make a live stream. I was a little too tired from all the running around I had to do with my wife today, all the errand running. Had to get some bills paid and had to see about my work schedule for this week and everything. So it's been go, 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 ladies and gentlemen. But tonight, y'all, I'm going to talk about your inspiration to get started. You see, I had two. When I began my podcast back in July of 2019, I started with the inspiration of I just wanted people to hear my poetry back in my hometown. You know what I mean? Hold on, these two stray dogs. I got to see whose dogs these are. See them running around, y'all. Just two stray pups. I don't know who pups these are. What? Because one was growling, so that's why I had to shut down the live stream because one got too close. So right now, they look like they came from up that way. They look like they came from up there. So trying to make sure I don't run into them. But yeah, so I'm going to talk about what inspires you, ladies and gentlemen, all the while going for a walk. I haven't really gone for a walk today, and I like to stay healthy and stay on my walking, grind and whatnot. I probably walk like 6 blocks a day on a slow day and about 8 blocks a day on a good day. Today has been a really good day today. So I thought I'd get on live and talk to you guys and at the same time get some exercise in. Right now my tripod is a little loose. I keep moving around at the base of it. But yeah, so that's why I had to shut down the live stream, y'all, because I was going to start off with a very good segment, a very good intro. And I noticed these two dogs were getting a little too close, you know what I mean? And one of them was growling at me, and I said, oh, shoot, and I didn't see a collar on either one of them. So I knew that they were strays. So I was like, oh, man, but your boy didn't want to get attacked out here. So, but right now, like I said, just going for a walk in the community and getting some exercise in. But I want to know what inspires you. What pushes you to get started, to chase your dreams and your daily goals? You see, what inspired me to get back to doing YouTube was the thought process of, I want to be able to do this full time, right? I want to be able to get out and, set up equipment and do a YouTube video in my local park or, front of my house or indoors or, you know what I mean? Because I enjoy doing stuff like that. I really do enjoy doing content creation. So that's my inspiration to really be able to do this, Don't get me wrong, I really do love my job. I really do love my job, y'all. But I like making content too. I enjoy making content. So you have to ask yourself, what inspires you to get started? What inspires you to chase your dream? Is it to better yourself? Is it to get in the gym? Is it to work harder at your job? You know what I mean? Is it to be a better mother? Is it to be a better father? Is it to be a lot better than you were in 2023? Is it to buy your own house? Is it to get your own apartment? Sorry about that. My daughter is petting the neighbor's dog and everything because I'm walking with her and whatnot. She's the only one that walks with me. My wife and my other kids, they don't like to walk anywhere with me. They like to stay in the house, and I'm like, nah, tonight's a beautiful night. Despite me having a hoodie and shorts on, I travel like that all year round. I wear a hoodie and shorts all year round. It don't matter. So you have to get started, you know what I mean? And sometimes all you need is that push, and that push is your inspiration. Come on, little girl.
I thought every day has baby puppy.
Aww. So, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, what's your inspiration to get started? Let me know in the comments, man. Let me know in the comments. And that's why I made a video yesterday. And I usually don't drop videos on Sundays because I usually save video uploads for Monday through Friday, preferably. But I had a really good idea and I wanted to really like post about it. I mean, I really wanted to talk about it or make a post about it. So what I did was make a video about it, and it was called Renew Your Mind, because one of the biggest ways to find inspiration is to renew your mind. You can't, live in the new. I was watching a sermon by one preacher and whatnot, and I think it was Bishop T.D. Jakes, and it was like a couple years ago, and he said, you can't live in the new with an old mindset. And that stuck with me. It really did. I always allowed myself to think bigger, do bigger things, better things. I began this year, like, I restarted the entire channel, and I was on my grind, like literally not playing around. Like, I literally was not playing around the entire year. Like, I dropped a brand new video every day, just same way I did back in 2022 with my podcast. I dropped a brand new video every day in the month of January, just for fun. And just because I was serious about it. Hold on, y'all, it's a truck coming. And just because I was having fun with it, but my focus was actually rejuvenating the channel, because before this year, I haven't had any new videos up, a year or two. You know what I mean? I maybe did poetry performances. I downloaded the Rap Fame app a couple years ago, and I was just doing poetry performances based off the beats that I was listening to on there, and just having fun with it and experimenting with the app itself and seeing what I could accomplish, poetically. But as far as like dropping new content, I dropped a new video every day. I know it like a lot of my videos don't get that many plays. It's all okay. It's all good. Even if one person listens, I'm grateful. You know what I mean? If one person presses that play button and listen to any of, okay, mama. So I'm walking with my little one right here. So if anyone presses that play button, even if it's one person, I am grateful for that one person, But once again, my inspiration to drop content is you guys. When you're in the gym, what's your inspiration to lift those weights? You know what I mean? What's your inspiration to go in and do leg day? People say, oh, I don't feel like going to the gym. I don't feel like working out. I don't feel like going to the job. I don't feel like. Okay. We all got to do things we don't feel like doing. We all got to do things we don't feel like doing. How do you think successful people become successful? They become successful because they do things they don't want to do when they have to do it in order to have the things that they want, or go places. Go places that they want to go. You know what I mean? My buddy, he sacrificed every paycheck. I ain't even gonna lie. He sacrificed every last paycheck, and he was investing it in real estate in the stock market.
I never thought dogs like that didn't have.
Yeah, it's a great name. So he invested everything in the stock market and real estate, right? And he was telling me about it back in 2018, and I was kind of skeptical about it. And he was telling me about the Forex program and and how to get started with trading and all that. So while I was like taking my time with those investments, I do, trading every once in a while. He stuck with it. He was patient with it. He was like day in and day out, like trading every day. Like, and the most time he spent on a trade was maybe like 45 minutes to an hour every day. And now he's a millionaire. But his inspiration was to become financially free. That's all his inspiration was, to become financially free. So you have to think for yourself, what's your inspiration to get started? What's your inspiration to do what you do? If you want to become the next Picasso, you know what I mean? And you love painting, what's your inspiration? Oh, and you have to ask yourself, okay, one more painting, right? One more painting. I mean, you have to tell yourself, one more painting. One more painting can make me the next Vincent van Gogh or the next Picasso or the next Michelangelo. There's talent in the art world everywhere, but people wouldn't discover that talent if they didn't get started, if they wasn't, inspired, or they didn't find their inspiration. So bear with me, y'all. It's getting a little bit windy. When I first was started setting up my equipment, it was a little warm and not that windy, but it's starting to get windy and I have asthma, so bear with me, y'all. Yeah. So in all seriousness though, ladies and gentlemen, what's your inspiration to get started, man? If you enjoyed this live stream, subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, you know what I mean? Comment what you enjoy about it, what you don't enjoy about it. I don't do vlogs very often. I really don't. I really like just being stationary. You know what I mean? When I go for walks, I usually just either jog or go for runs, and I just put my headphones on. Those headphones you seen in a live stream earlier, those Bluetooth skull candies, I usually have those on and I just start jogging or I'll start walking.
Daddy,
So.
Can I see that there's baby puppies under it?
Aw. I don't want, for privacy reasons, I don't want to show my neighbor's dog or their house, for respectful legal reasons. So, but my neighbor's pet,
I can see when I
my neighbor's dog had a bunch of puppies and all that. So
look, you can feel baby puppies.
I see. Oh, this is cute, mamas. Come on, sweetheart. So, yeah, my little girl. Yeah, it's about to actually here later tonight. It's gonna rain. My daughter, she stay up on that weather, man. I'm telling you, you could definitely feel it in the atmosphere, even though it's sunny out. You could definitely feel in the atmosphere. You could smell when it's about to rain. That scent, they call it petrichor. You can smell that in the air when it's about to rain. But yeah, other than that, I try to really do vlogs sometimes, but they don't turn out right. Or as you can tell, being a father, you know what I mean? I really don't have time to do vlogs. So I do regular stationary live streams or live streams from the house. I do have to get an XLR cord because I was listening to the audio I created with, in that last video I did when I used my tabletop microphone, and it sounded a little too loud in the frequency. So I was like, all right, I know what I gotta do. I gotta get an XLR cord to USB cord so that way I can properly record audio, because right now I'm using an audio splitter, and the audio splitter really doesn't do well for the frequency of the microphone. So I might just get an XLR for you guys. Everyone said, when are you going to actually start doing podcasts again? And I was like, man, because I have like podcast episodes uploaded here to the YouTube channel, but that was from like a couple years ago, and they're like older episodes. So I'm trying to really balance out my schedule between work, live streams, and doing regular YouTube content. But Yeah, ladies and gentlemen.
My daddy, did you get paid?
Not yet, mamas. Why?
And how did you get things?
Mama's got things. So, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed this video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more helpful content. I love you guys. And once again, I ask you, dear viewer, what's your inspiration to get started today? Anyway, I love you guys. I thank you all for tuning in. God bless you guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.